Loma Linda, California, a place that may look like a typical community a couple hours from Los Angeles. The difference? Just how long people are living. People here live 8 to 10 years longer than the average American. What's their secret? Plus, we're looking at what seniors should know when it comes to aging.
Knock, knock. If you want help, there's help out there.
Finances, and what the future holds for our country as tens of thousands of baby boomers head into retirement every week. This is The Race. Welcome to The Race. I'm Chris Stewart, and this week we're taking a look at issues impacting older Americans. By the year 2060, the 65 and older population in this country will be double what it is today. This week we're in Loma Linda, California. This city is recognized as one of the 5 original blue zones on planet Earth. We're talking about places that have people that live the longest and healthiest lives. So we had to come here to see why the people who live here aren't letting age slow them down. 6 mornings a week, you'll find Heinz Linzer in the gym doing this. More impressive? His age.
I'm 80 plus.
And he's not the only octogenarian in here.
This community people seem to be enjoyable, more happy.
Dr. Benjamin Lau and his wife Esther walk a mile to the gym every day for their half-hour workout. Both of them are in their 80s.
I put a lot of emphasis on food, and I think that's probably the most crucial.
In Loma Linda, being able to do an hour aerobics class later in life isn't uncommon. Much of the fuel for the people here is religion.
I started to work out and I really got into it. I got really excited and I thought, oh, this is great because I just feel really vibrant and I feel like, wow, like 40 again. You know, I thought, is this possible, God?
This community is home to one of the largest concentrations of Seventh-day Adventists, a Christian denomination that puts an emphasis on healthy diet and exercise. Most Adventists, like 72-year-old Marika Sawyer, don't smoke or drink alcohol.
My body is actually the temple of God. So therefore, whatever I put in, I want to keep it whole.
Many also follow a vegetarian diet.
So fruits, lots of vegetables. Actually, we grow a lot of our own vegetables, and so mostly unprocessed.
71-year-old Jackie Tucker is a lifelong vegetarian.
My grandfather died at 60 with a heart attack. My father died at 73 with blood-related heart disease. So I know that exercise and the diet have made a difference.
National Geographic named this community one of its 5 original blue zones. Places across the globe where people are living longer and healthier lives.
It becomes normal. It becomes a way of life. For me not to come out and exercise, I would be frazzled because I just feel so much better.
But here, there's no fountain of youth or magic spell to be able to do this.
Person that's motivated, he can do a lot of things, or she, to maintain a good lifestyle and health.
Just a belief and the will to keep it going. Isolation is a painful reality for many older Americans. It has proven to impact daily life and even lead to an early death. Elizabeth Ruiz is taking a look at this epidemic.
4 days every week, Bill and Brenda Bowman pack food for Meals on Wheels. It's a national program that empowers communities to address senior isolation and hunger by delivering nutritious meals to those who are homebound and can't make food for themselves. Bill and Brenda became volunteers in 2011.
We started, honestly, in what we think is obedience to the Lord. And as we did that, we were rewarded. We have met some awesome people.
Seniors in isolation often experience loneliness. It's becoming one of the biggest threats to seniors. For that reason, the Jean Griswold Foundation, which aims to enhance the quality of life for low-income seniors, recently announced it will donate 40% of its 2019 proceeds toward Meals on Wheels America to combat the issue.
It's so sad that some people have nobody.
That funding is supporting national efforts to address senior isolation through the expansion of tools local Meals on Wheels programs use.
They need to know somebody cares.
Knowing somebody cares can make a big difference in the health of a senior.
My name is Dr. Samantha Farrow, and I'm a psychologist here at the UC Health Seniors Clinic.
Dr. Farrow says she asks every single patient about loneliness because she knows how impactful it is on both mental and physical health.
Loneliness is related to things like heart disease, anxiety and depression, weakened immune system, and even death.
According to Dr. Farrow, a lot of older folks who tell her they're experiencing loneliness have recently lost a spouse. When it comes down to it, Dr. Farrow says social interaction is mostly what these people need.
We're all hardwired to be social animals. I mean, as a human species, that's something we all need.
And that's where Meals on Wheels comes in.
Knock, knock.
Hi, Brenda.
Hello.
One of Bill and Brenda's daily clients is Carol DeBoer. Carol says she's lived a long and happy life with her 5 daughters and husband Melvin.
Such soulmates. Oh.
But Carol lost her husband in 2002 and has been living alone ever since.
We would have been married 50 years, but he died 3 days before that date.
After his passing, Carol says she experienced a loneliness she had never felt before.
I felt like I was just all alone. The children, I knew I had children and everybody, but so I had to really recognize there was a greater power in me than me.
Carol says she learned to lean on her faith in God, and she started getting counseling. Now Carol says she's able to focus on the positive, like the family she's found through Meals on Wheels.
The love grows, it never dies.
Carol says she feels very blessed, and she wants others to know it's always okay to ask for help.
If you want help, there's help out there. And also if you have family, tell them, please, ask them to help you get the help that you need.
For The Race, I'm Elizabeth Ruiz reporting.
The holiday season can be especially tough for some older Americans when you talk about loneliness or isolation issues, but there are some things that people can do to help. The biggest thing is to just make them feel loved and included. Also prioritize communication. Let your loved one know that you're glad they're in your life and available to celebrate the holidays, and it may help someone who's less mobile feel less burdensome. Now, it's quality time and may bring back some special memories. Also, sending a card, a picture, drawing, anything to keep that seasonal mail coming could be huge. As we mentioned, the number of Americans over the age of 65 is expected to balloon in the next couple of decades. Animator Nick Refuerzo is taking a look at the challenges that is expected to create.
Tens of millions of baby boomers, aging and living longer. Some call it a silver tsunami. Experts think the aging population will magnify challenges people face as they get older. The health impacts are expected to be big. Obesity rates in older Americans are expected to keep growing, increasing rates of chronic illness, disability, and death. Experts also say more Americans will live with Alzheimer's as the population ages. One study predicts some 30 million new cases by 2050. The economic impacts are also expected to be significant. Researchers say America needs to make improvements, from changing how we pay for long-term care to utilizing more modern medicine, and changing the cultural view of aging to be more positive. Aging baby boomers are expected to face a caregiving shortage. And almost a quarter don't think their savings will last long enough. The housing market will feel the impact too. Millions of homes are expected to go onto the market as older Americans move into assisted living or pass away. Experts say it could ease the existing supply crunch, freeing up homes where younger generations can put down roots.
Many retired Americans are unretiring. We're taking a look at why next on The Race.